Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast brought to you by Fifth Dimension. Alright, this might be a little bit lighter. Actually, yesterday was quite heavy from what I'm feeling. I'm still feeling some of the energies from it. I'm not going to go into a spirit guide bashing session. I'm trying to keep that a little bit light, sort of. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, kind of a little bit. So yeah, it's Men in Black and a North Korea connection. We're looking into North Korea quite a bit recently on YouTube. I haven't been there recently, as far as I know. Well, astrally probably. So we're gonna dive into a little bit of that. Bring in the Men in Black for that one. I'm gonna bring them in for, kind of comedy reasons too, just to get a laugh out of it. We'll see what we get. They kind of have a snarky, kind of fun, funny energy about them. Tomorrow, I might go into the MJ12 a little bit. Seems like there's an area that needs to. Might go into some of that tonight, and maybe tomorrow, maybe be like an MJ12 week. MJ12, is the secret society. It runs a project, or however you want to word it. So, anything else? That's about it. I'll just dive into updates. I'm kind of a little bit slow on everything. Recently, as usual, for those who are new to all this, IvanTar.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. We have the whatever this is, the calendar. We have one-head channel. We got Google Hands, Zoom, and channeling by phone. We also have the shop here for 8-day delivery right now. Same situation here. Our channelers and healers I do recommend. You have Social Network, and we have Insanity. That will be updated sometime this week, but not now. Just like the energies are like, just a lot of heaviness. I'm doing a lot of spirit guide clearing, and just haven't got enough rest and whatever it might be it's going through. So what's going on with spirit guide reality? We'll dive into it a little bit because I talked about it yesterday, and that's not always the best, most popular topic, but it should be. It's like, obviously the world's clueless on all this. That's right, I was going to bring this up before we dive in. Because I think about this stuff, but sometimes I can't write stuff down because I'm driving, and then I forget. Let's take a stroll back to where we were. Well, I'm not going to hear from all. So people don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Sylvia Browne, say what you want about her. She had a lot of dark energies around her. I don't think she was fully aware. She thought she was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. So she thought she kind of overstated a lot of her energy. Thought she was like unbeatable, unbreakable, better than everybody. And she was wrong about a lot of shit, and she just kind of overextended herself. Now, the reason I bring her up is kind of like the spirit guide energies once again. Now, in the beginning, I believe she was very, into it. Maybe at this age, the younger age. When she got older, she got full of herself, basically. So the younger age, that was really her prime time. Everything was solid, and when she got older, it's like, my shit doesn't stink, basically. Unfortunately, and then we got the whole version of that. So the one thing about, whoops, did not mean to do that. So her spirit guide energies. Now, obviously, her son won't believe in any of this because he's lost his. What the hell does he know? But. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Her spirit guide was kind of arrogant also. I followed her because when people open her up, they find Sylvia first. She's the most popular. And even her guide was kind of full of herself too. So both of them are full of shit, basically. So you got two beings that are full of shit. I hate to say that, but it's true. And so, you got the big ego. It isn't always about the money. Once again, it's about the power. So, but now she did bring a lot of a lot of the psychic world into the mainstream. She was a big part of it. But obviously, people are not ready for it too. But so she brought more of a darker side of it. Not all of it was dark, but a good portion of it was. And so once again, she's like super full of herself. I can't look at that anymore. At least to give it, at least if I bring that up, we should know what the hell I'm talking about. It's the only reason I put that there. So you can close your eyes. But yeah, it's the thing. Yeah, it's the thing. These guides are, people are just wondering how to connect to them, not realizing you're connecting to days of our lives, and not realizing that you're dealing with something that is kind of some are really good. We have a lot of good ones, and you can also have a lot of shit there too. So you have good guides around you, and you have the crappy ones that show up. You wonder why your life's not going anywhere. Is to take the junk guys, and toss them out. And you can do that in your intentions. You don't have to do anything like a spell or anything like that. Unless you want to. Some people do that. But I believe that's a big part of people's soul growth. You keep the good ones, get rid of the crap. Let's put it that way. Now, people are disconnecting to their guides, thinking they're all fine and wonderful. And of course, in my experience, they're far from that. So, I also connected to the guide council recently. So I've been sending people. I was gonna put on the session like Rambo, about to kick somebody's ass. It's like that's how I am in the spirit world with these guys. Not just Sergeant Slaughter, Rambo also. And I felt like the guide council around me. I think they're kind of pissed, but that's too bad. Yeah, I keep feeling the guide council. Everybody has their own guide council. There's obviously like a main hub of guide councils where all the guides go into. Oh, you want to be a spirit guide? This person? Oh yeah, sure. Just go for it. You like cocaine? They like cocaine. Have a blast with that. It's not very managed that well, but they do have a guide council. Even when you incarnate here, even that's kind of crap because people add too much stuff to their plate when they incarnate, and then their guides just say, "That's too bad. It's in your contract. You gotta suffer. Screw you." It's like they're disconnected too. So there's a lot of repair to go in there. Like energy-wise, I've been there a lot recently, today and yesterday, and probably a long time ago. I don't remember, but it's become more known to me. And you wonder why the world's all messed up today. It's blame those guys. They can get away with it, and the idea is to put a stop to it. So yeah, a lot of them are. I've been also feeling assistance from other universes too, or one in particular. I'm not sure where it is, but I feel like this universe, because of our planet, this universe is kind of plagued by us to a degree. We're kind of like a problem child, not just for us, but for I mentioned other worlds. I think it's more spread out than I realized before. So it's kind of like this is a rough universe partly because of us, not fully because of us, but we are playing a big role, and it's just in this drama, you can say. So it's just something for you to connect with if you wish to, because we connect to this solar system, this galaxy, for channeling, but we don't really connect. People imagine connect to all kinds of stuff. Things aren't really changing. That's what it comes down to it. Change is slow. But it's like, even with other channelers, it's like the same regurgitated information over and over again. And some are becoming more, turning themselves into a church now, and following the same. It's like now the alien and the spirit beings are godlike beings now. So yeah, it's getting to be, and so once again, just like religion, people are tunnel vision. It's like we're gonna have another problem. We already have a problem already with religion, and now you have all these channelers want to be worshipped and all of that, and talking like they're pastors. Because I can show you an example of one. And it's like, and you're seen as the bad guy talking about it. It's like, aren't we supposed to like move forward? Instead, we're like putting a web around us instead. All right, what happened to being free? Because it doesn't feel that free, actually. At least not from what they're doing. So there's a lot of manipulation going on out there. Obviously, some people need to learn through that type of vibration through, the alien church. Jeez. I guess what comes around goes around, I guess. I don't know where it's going to go. But clear out spirit guide energies. Like I said, if you're in a funk, feel like things aren't going anywhere for you, put your intentions out to clear out, put your energy out to get rid of. It's like any crappy guys around, get lost. Just tell them to get lost. And if you have to be angry about it, mean about it, go right ahead. Fuck, who cares? I mean, you're doing what's best for yourself. Because the better you are, the better you are with others. If you're all screwed up, you're not good for yourself or for anybody else. So clearing out the crap, because we're not seeing these beings. Most of humanity doesn't even believe any of this exists, which is a damn shame. But they're getting manipulated by it like a motherfucker. So it's just it's a lot of oh well, whatever. What can you do? But it all makes sense in the long run. Having that digest in the human psyche is another story. Which, you're just basically talking about spiritual beings. I mean, if you really want to, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. I can't remember half the stuff. I might be repeating some stuff here and there because, yes, we can. I mean, there's different levels of spirituality, basically. And some are comfortable, and they have their comfort zones. Nothing wrong with that. But when you reach out to the bigger picture, you say, that being's manipulated that channeler, and archons are running religion. You're connected to giants, possibly. It gets weird. So you're seeing more of the inside of reality. Even some channelers don't want to go that far. Well, especially if you're making a living from it, you want to stay in that comfort zone of where that living is offering. You start talking about weird shit like firing all our spirit guides and make that a daily operation. I mean, until Bashar says it, it's not okay. Like half the shit I'm saying is probably not okay until Bashar says it, that everybody loves. It's just the way it is. It sucks. You have to get somebody that has a lot of views, a lot of money, and a lot of so-called respect, whatever. And you need to you need to take this information, put it to somebody like that, and then maybe the world will open up a little bit more. Unfortunately, is that going to happen? Probably not. Same as that 3 days of darkness nonsense. It's like shit. Yeah, whatever you say. And the Easter Bunny is going to run for president next year. Anything else you got out there? Everybody's coming out with their predictions, of course. Might as well, right? Okay, alright, clearing out energies, bringing in black energies, and everybody else that has here for a laugh, or just for comedy senses, you can take it or leave it wherever you want, but it has just to lighten up the load. It's been kind of heavy recently, so let's see what we got. Alright, blessings, here we go. I'm not sure if any of this would be helpful at all. So, I think they want to speak. They've been around. Alright, here we go. Greetings, this is Agent M, the Men in Black. Greetings, humans. I'll sign a bunch of autographs, but you're there, I'm here. A little bit difficult for that. Positivity can be a manipulation in its own. Meaning that it's not, as you see, yes, religions and media, positivity can have an agenda behind it. I say all positivity is bad, but some of it can have an agenda to manipulate your minds. So, being open to radical ideas might not be all so bad. It's like you want to pull out the reality, right? Someone to put sugar coating over shit, and they do it all the time. Just many healers do it all the time. Not all, but some do. Because they want to see the loveliness of reality. They don't realize they're slowing down reality. And many of you want to speed things up. How do you do that? You want to get to the core essence of this reality. Core essence of who you are. It's like, are you a reptilian? Are you a gargoyle? What the hell are you? And North Korea is basically a reptilian Men in Black reality. Many reptilians have been similar to a North Korean world, but far worse. And Men in Black have been through that too, but far worse. Now take North Korea and make it worldwide, and make it worse. That is even a Palladian world has its similarities to it also. So, but with reptilian and MIB people. Now MIB, our conditions are a lot more cleaner, but once again, you have to go by what you're being told. It's almost like a robot society to a degree. I mean, you can't laugh. You can laugh, but you can't go outside the system. It is basically like your CIA and FBI rammed into each other, and you create a whole society out of it, but it's more secure, and there's no days off. But also, we're tuned to ability where we can handle insanity, because we are pretty much insane, you can say technically. And there's normally not really defectors, because that's the only reality we know. So, and you know, what do you think about our existence? Your humans don't sound too much different, because you accept your reality, and you guys are having a blast over there, aren't you? But it's so, we're not much different. So we see your world kind of closed off from the alien world. Us men in MIB are closed off from other alien beings ourselves, because we kind of feel like we're the superior race. We know what the fuck we're doing. The hell with everybody else. We might be aware of it than you do. Yes, we're aware. But also we feel like our society, our control society, is all what we need. Just like your world. You get up, go to work, take a crap, watch a movie, get back to work, slave. It's like, this is what better can he be? But many of you are tuning out of that. As you tune out, we tune out of our real. We free ourselves too. So we're allowed to talk to you. Reason being, there is a positive side to our society, just like yours. So we are allowed to communicate. No, we can't tell you the winning lottery numbers, as many of you like that. There's a lot of Zetas involved with that situation. A lot of Illuminati wants you to win the lottery so they can screw you over in taxes and other fathoms, buy their crap, buy their things, whatever it might be, and make people feel very small. Because they want people to lose the lottery to hope to win. It's just basically to keep people entertained, basically. It's kind of like a nightmare when you think about it. It's kind of an archonic creation when you think about it. So North Korea, yes, there's a lot of alien energies there. There are a lot of alien artifacts there that he will most likely not see anytime soon. Now, what's going to go on with that? Most likely they're going to be fighting everybody for a while. They're going to play nice and then break up. Then there's a possibility of them freeing the country altogether. There is talks about that, of letting in third parties for good to take down the borders, but not yet. Only reason because how long can the regime last? It's not doing that well financially. It's a little bit paranoid. Yes, it has a lot of knowledge about what's really going on in the world. Aliens is kind of, but mostly is kind of worried about assassination situations, as you can probably pick up on. So there's a lot of security issues. And that's another reason why they keep people poor, is because like we're going to make our people suffer if you keep playing around with us. So there's a lot of layers of reason of why they do what they do. But for the most part, it's a lovely vacation place. I do recommend it. 5 stars. Take home a souvenir. Because realize, yes, your society is another version of North Korea. It just feels more free, but is it really? You can't go around talking about aliens anywhere, can you? You can only in closed places. So you think you're in a free society, you might want to think again. So yeah, you want to talk about spirit guides, aliens, and yeah, those conversations usually end pretty fast, or people start laughing their asses off because they know it's true, but they can't handle the truth, and they go on their way of being, lost in space, you can say. So, you think you're free, think again. You might be able to roam around, but, that's like a fake falsality of freedom, as you can see. Your society here, yes, Hillary Clinton's a clone, and they've been breaking down recently. But they're going to hold on because the agenda is there. Now, Hillary Clinton herself would rather take off and leave from the planet, go to Jupiter or anywhere but here. She's sick of the place because she's been lied to, because she thought she'd be president of your country and screw everybody over and live the good life. That did not happen, so now she's a little bit pissed off. Joe Biden most likely will not win, and other Democrat hopefuls are most likely it's a lost cause. But have fun with it. It's a joke. It's a party. It's another way to move money too, and there's also another way of laundering money. The mafia loves politics. Just to put that out there. But you didn't hear me say that. Yeah. So your government, basically, our world is very clean, very tidy. And it's almost similar to hell. Because we have no freedoms. We're basically programmed to watch your planet for various reasons. Now, we are allowed to speak freely, but that wasn't always the case. Now, there's been very different variations of Men in Black, with more of the modernized version. We used to be called druids in the past. We have entered titles, but either way, we are here, yes, to police your planet, and yes, we still make appearances. Notice how not much is being recorded for various reasons. Now, your society, yes, as backwards, as lovely as it is going through a turning point. Now, your politics, yes, is a manipulation. Basically, all politics and entertainment is a manipulation, all rolled into one, ran by secret societies that you would most likely never ever heard of or ever find. Now, MJ12 is a code name word. There are other societies behind it that have no name. Because they don't want you to make a documentary about the damn thing. That's why. Then again, they realize most of your society is not going to believe it anyway, because it's love and reality. Because all this is just who we are, what's going on. It's basically, it's like your movies, but in real life. And society just is not ready for that. But that doesn't mean you're not opening up your minds to it. It's like, if you want to have an alien come down and do a little snap, sure, why not? Let's get it on. With spaceships in the skies, sure, you never know. Most of your consciousness is terrified of it. We see the stress levels of humanity rising like you would not believe, and the death rate can get very high. Not entirely your whole society, but basically people are going to have a panic. Because once again, many of you are used to connecting to us, but most of your society is used to connecting to your TV and third-dimensional programming on a daily basis. So you won't be scared, but everybody else will be. Because they kept telling you you're crazy. So many of you would actually like to bring in those aliens into your idea, into your reality, and scare the hell out of people at this time. And there's still a possibility of that. Your governments are right now saying no, no, no. But your human consciousness is shifting for a more connection with your Earth. As for what day and time, it's not going to be really Mark your calendars. Not likely. There will be a time when that will happen, but not yet. Now, their NASA is slightly standing down to allow more alien energies into it, but not just yet. Now, your NORAD is terrified of alien interaction because they can't always control it. Yes, they can shoot it down with fourth-dimensional technologies, but not always. And it can get... So, basically, all the aliens are playing nice right now. They don't want to cause a war. Yes, there's skirmishes, but not really a war going on. There's always going to be some kind of situation, of course. No, it's not World War III here with the aliens and the governments, but it is a little bit heavier on our planet. Let's put it that way. One moment. I was told to shut up. One moment. So, yes, I'm being kind of blocked. One moment. My superiors are not happy. Obviously, they did not know I was going to be here, and I forgot to tell them. Well, yes, I'm supposed to talk about general information, but screw them. One moment. Yes, we don't get a normal paycheck. We just basically were allowed to live. We do get penalized through energies, and we do get kind of... we get punished in different ways. Let's put it that way. Most of the time, they let us go, but it all depends. Yes, they really hold me back right now. Get ready for a general message. Yes, Hillary Clinton's a transvestite. No, that's a joke. Basically, yes, your clone realities will not necessarily be known just at this time. Many are, yes, still digesting this conspiracies on your realities, but alien disclosure is it's heating up. Instead of being your back rooms and talking about it, become more a part of your society. Still, humans are still having difficulties digesting it because they can't even go through a 7-day or a week or a 7-day work week crying about themselves, about stressing about something. So the less stress, the more alien energies will increase here. Good luck on that, but your media also will collapse eventually. Now, in your lifetime, it will dial itself down. Right now, many of you are working with the negative vibrations of the media and to tone it down. To allow more love and light to come into your realities and more knowledge of yours truly. So, I mean, Men in Black truly. In due time. It will by will UFO information. Now, the Pentagon is slowly leaking kind of nothing but something. UFO information, sort of yes, sort of no. It's now, they don't know how to deal with it. Right now, yes, they do feel the heat from the public slightly, but they also know the psychics know there is a shift going on. Or they can't keep it secret forever. And if they have to allow that to come through, there's other, like your 9/11 is going to come out more too, through your government knowledge instead of your conspiracy sites. Which many of your conspiracy sites are actually very correct, but which one is correct is a story. So as for alien disclosure, we don't say we expect anything this year, but yes, sightings, energy connections will always continue to increase. Reptilian energy is a possibility. Men in Black presence, you never know. It all depends on if you say a key word that gets us all, basically gets our attention. Because we can, not to put fear out there, most of you are fine. But some of us that are being channeled right now, the channeler can say a key word that'll get our attention. It's like, hello, Mr. Teller, maybe you should not be speaking like this anymore. And trust me, it'll be more of a visit from us. Unlikely, but it is possible. All of this is heavily watched. Yes, it's a nice song and dance. Most people don't believe it because they live in their own little bubble called reality. That's manipulated by, yes, your MJ12, if you want to add a name to it. And other societies. Basically, those that know what's going on look the other way and say, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Reptilians, aliens, what kind of crack are you smoking? But they know it's out there, but obviously they're not going to tell you. Now, for society to unlock themselves from the gateway, the prison of your reality, that'll be quite fascinating to watch. Now, we do see the future slightly, but we see alternative futures. We don't know what the hell is going on in the future half the time. When an event happens in your California, like such as fires, we do have an idea of where it came from. Obviously, we can't go into details of that. No, your San Francisco is, yes, planted there by a spaceship, and it's going to sound strange, but it has an alien watchtower over your world. San Francisco, and there's other places too, but San Francisco is watching your planet, meaning other aliens can tap into your realities. Why do you think there's all these weird statues and all that? It's so other alien beings can tap into your world very easily. Turn the channel on. There's Earth. What are they doing? And they can be in Jupiter, Mars, or usually they're a lot further out, actually. So they can channel into your world's energies very easily. That's why you have your little statues. That's why you have your little vortexes going on. And so they can tune in and see what's happening and not even leave the comfort of their own love seat chair. Why the hell would they want to get up and do anything with your planet? They have ground crew that has been failing left and right recently. So why do you have alien sightings? Is because the ground crew that's here to keep your aliens' agenda hidden are failing. Those are here to keep you humans locked in are failing big time. But now they're using CG to fool everyone. Now, is it real or is it not real? Who knows? So, we don't really want you to know. But obviously the fakery is becoming really obvious because the ones that are doing it don't know what the hell they're doing. But it doesn't really matter. They want to put as much fakes because they don't want you to know what's really going on here. Yes, you can look up in the sky and see an alien, enjoy every minute of it. But they don't want you to tap into the agenda of the alien. Like if you only saw real alien spacecrafts, they don't want you to tap into the agendas of it. They'd rather put a bunch of CG shit out there on your internet to confuse people, basically. That doesn't mean you can't connect to the real ones. It just is making it a little bit harder. Oh, this just damn it to hell, right? So our vibration is very, yes, connected to you. We do see your consciousness. We don't exactly look at what you're eating or what you're drinking. We don't really care about that. We do care when you do snap out of our control grid. We don't care if we see you naked. We don't care about that. But if you snap out of the reality that we're selling you, that's when we have a problem. When you start talking about us, channeling us, talking about spirit guides and all kinds of metaphysical energies, yeah, that's when we have a problem. And that's when you get watched. But not that you're walking around in a nudist column. We don't care about that. We care that you are chipping away the reality that's been given to you. Now, most of your society is laughing their ass off right now because they're good humans, and many of you should join the club. Many of you chose not to, making it very difficult for some of us. But there's still a small amount of you. Many people, channelers out there are terrified of what's truly out there. They've connected to a certain degree. I'm going to connect to the nice aliens and be a good boy. But some of you out there, it's one. Doesn't give a shit what you look like, what happens to you. You want to put as much details, information out there for humanity to awaken. Even if yes, it is very outrageous, but there to snap people out of this reality. We commend you, but we're not making it easy for you. You wonder why I have no energy? Many of you that are awakening, you can thank us for that. We're not making your astral travels very easily. Yes, we can manipulate spirit guides. We can also manipulate spirit guides in a way to make you not want to be on this planet. You can thank us for that. Aliens come to us and say, this guy is pissing me off, called Ivan something. Can you kick his ass for us? So we can open up a channel, and now I'm not involved with it, but others are. So you wonder how you're getting your attacks. It's not always from us, but usually it does come from our energy. Not always. So, yes, excuse us for living. Have a nice day. Yes, we didn't give you the whole details of our social security number, where we live. Because I don't feel like it. But you are on your path of ascension, no doubt about it. But some of you are just giving us a finger and speeding things up by blaming yourself and clearing out all the BS of your reality, which is really getting on our nerves. Many of your metaphysics, people, channelers, wish to go as slow as possible to ascend. It's just, there's no hurry. But many of you are ready to unlock, because many of them are living a pretty decent life. So why would the hell would they want to change that? But many of you like to take that decent life, not to say you are living a decent life, but to share the knowledge, information with others, so they can grow and find their individual self instead of their controlled self. That is what many of you are doing, putting out vibrations of, like, to unlock them from the jail. Because many of you unlock people, open up the door, and they stay in the prison. They stay in the jail. And some of them yell at you for even doing that. And close the door and have a nice day. Be programmed by the next movie, the next music video, the next news, next religion, whatever it is, and stay in a hypnotic state. Those of you called galactic refugees, rebels, whatever you call them, are unlocked. Just because you unlock the door and open it, others close it, you just keep unlocking others. See what sticks. That's all we have for you. That's it. See you at the beach. See you in a prison. See you somewhere. That's all I got. Agent in out. Alright. Why do I feel like I'm on somebody's hit list? Jeez. Alright, take care everybody. Have a great night.